Hi everybody, welcome back to Black Walnut Cove. We appreciate you guys so much. This has been fun. Wife's got all these ideas. She keeps taking pictures and little small videos. She's trying to help me out. She's all about this. Doesn't want to be on this side of it right now. But like I tell you, wait, she'll be center of attention, I promise. Anyway, thank you guys for the likes, the subscriptions, the sharing, and people I know personally that are just reaching out, just telling me, hey, you're doing good. You're doing exactly what you said that nobody else wants to do, and that's put their face on here so the world sees, right? Well, it's no big deal, really. I can definitely tell I'm not as nervous as I was on my first video. I was talking to a friend of ours just left. She's like, man, you were nervous. I was like, I know, when I was in the woods and there wasn't a soul around. Me and the camera. A couple birds, some bugs. But anyway, it's funny how it works. It's just, I hope I get more and more comfortable because this is really fun. I'll probably say that a million times, but this is super, super fun. And I hope you guys liked a couple little shorts I put out there about my bees. Didn't do a whole lot, just a couple little shorts, no big deal. But that was awesome. We went through that big hive I got. Oh my gosh, guys. That is the best hive. Remember, that hive doesn't like me, by the way. But it got along, we got along. I didn't get stung even once. Through my jeans, my gloves, nothing. Had my veil on, of course. I'll never go around there without a veil. But anyway, it was awesome. My buddy of mine, we'll call him Mr. R, he was helping me. He's kind of my mentor. He come down and was getting it off. I've been telling him about it. He hadn't been out in quite a while. And we were getting him off. I was on one side where I couldn't really maneuver. He could, so he was really doing all the work. I was like, you want help? You want to tag team this? You want to team lift this? He's like, no, I got it. He's like, that is some heavy honey. I was like, I told you. I kind of felt like you thought I might be fibbing when I come and checked him a couple weeks ago, probably by now. But yeah, it was something else. We got them all off, went through them. I need to learn to edit better because I wish I could have filmed that. If you could have seen the bees. When we got down to the bottom box, the deep, looking for the queen, bees were everywhere. It was, I acted really, really brave, and so did he. It was bad. Bees were everywhere. Never got stung though, like I said. But we got it all put back together. We went through it real quick, didn't find the queen, but we found plenty of everything. All the good stuff. I know there's probably some bee people out there like, well, you didn't talk about this. Well, believe me, it was good. I mean, there was larvae everywhere, cells, good cells. A little, I don't know how to explain what you want, but it was awesome. And we didn't see one beetle. I had beetle problems last year. Maybe that was why I lost that one. I don't know, but we didn't see one beetle. Everything looked perfect. I don't want to sound cocky because things can go south in a hurry. I may walk down there tomorrow and they're all gone. I don't know. But as of yesterday, and I can live with that, it was perfect. Got it all put back together, and it was heavy, like I said. Mr. R, he was like, this is some good honey. You want to spend this next weekend? I was like, yeah, if not next weekend, the weekend after that. And all we had on us, because we're both out of medium boxes, he brought, for whatever reason, a shallow. Who has shallows, really? Nobody really keeps shallows, but he brought one through in his truck. I had a deep, but that probably wasn't a good move to put the deep on. We didn't. We put his little shallow on there in the middle. So yeah, that was awesome. Thank you guys for watching those little shorts. Like I said, I wish I could show you that whole thing, and I'll learn how this whole edit thing works. But anyway, that was awesome. Anyway, I stayed up a little late last night watching YouTube. Been hooked on YouTube for years, especially more here recently. Anyway, I was watching a bunch of YouTubes and stayed up a little late. Went to bed, slept in. Wife left me alone, let me sleep in. My day off. I only get one day off, so she lets me sleep in on Sundays. Anyway, woke up, man, I gave the biggest stretch I have. It was awesome. I don't know if you stretch much, but that just felt magnificent. And I'm laying there thinking, all these things in my head is like, I want to do this today, I want to do that today. It's going to be nice, sun's out, it's going to be hot, it's going to be beautiful. The hotter the better. I love the heat. I could probably live in the desert, to be honest with you. I'm a weird one. But anyway, so I get up, do my morning routine, and feed the dogs, because the dogs got to have breakfast. So I feed the dogs. let them out on the patio. Wife's out there on the patio doing her thing, and she's like, "Morning, hi. What are you gonna do today?" Of course, already in my mind, I'm like, "Whatever you say, I'm doing today." I was like, "I don't know. What would you like to do today?" So we, rambled back and forth, like couples do. She's like, those logs you brought home the other day, those stumps you got from so-and-so, that were free? Yeah. You're not going to burn them, are you? Yes. Can we make seats out of them? A seat? Yeah, I want to take the bark off. No, she's saying hi. I want to take the bark off and paint them. Paint them? It's good firewood. So she goes, here. She shows me a picture. Pinterest should be outlawed. She goes, look at this picture. Man, I wish I was better at it and I could show you this picture because it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool stump. I was pretty impressed with it. She goes, I want those around the little fire pit. Okay. How do you do it? Well, of course, that's my responsibility to figure that part out. She just shows you a picture and you make it happen. So I went out through my toolbox and I was like, man, how am I going to get that bark off? Well, a hammer and a chisel, I don't know. I won't do it with my fingers. I'll just tear my fingers up and probably won't even get it all off. I was like, I got a pry bar. I got 2 pry bars, a little bitty one and a big one. They're both working great. They did work great. I'm getting ahead of myself, but anyway, I got them all off. She comes out and she goes, oh, that's exactly what I want. Can you sand it? Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna sand it. I can sand it. So I even went through 2 batteries, believe it or not, 5 amp hour batteries sanding this little stump. But it does look better. It looks a lot better. And then we're gonna paint it. It did rain yesterday, so you can tell there's some moisture in them. I think I'm gonna put the one in the garage because I got fans in my garage and the air is always circulating. Maybe dry it out. So I got that all done. She come out and looked at it. She wants them all that way. All 5 of them. I gotta straighten a couple of them out, make them more seatable. That's the right word. More comfortable when you sit down. So I did all of that to show you this because I'm pretty proud of this. Never done this before. Maybe nobody else has done this before or even thought of this idea. I would have never thought of this idea. I've seen stumps around a fire pit before. Didn't think nothing of it. But to paint them, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna give her 2 thumbs up for that one. She's crafty. You guys know my wife. She's crafty. Like I said, I'm the visual. She is not a visual. She just knows she can and will. Buy stuff, does stuff, or comes up with my stuff, turned into her stuff. That's all right. Yes, ma'am, right? What's mine's hers, right? So it's all good. So let me take you and show you what I've done. I got a little too far, I think, to show you on the video what I've done. I'll show you some that I haven't done. Maybe it'll make a little more sense. But they turned out really, really cool. So let's go look at them. Let's go look at them. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. See that wagon? If you don't own a wagon like that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Everybody needs a wagon like that. I'm buying them all up, all over town. There ain't nobody gonna have a wagon. That's a labor saver. You can pull them with your truck. You can pull them with your lawnmower. You can get you a wagon like that. That is overpriced like everything else, but well worth it. I'll have a bunch of them. Not the ones like my wife keeps buying with the wheelbarrows to make them as a pot. That's got a bunch of holes in the bottom of it, or she'd have flowers in it too, I promise. I don't promise, I guarantee you she'd have a flower in it and have me setting it somewhere around the house. And I'd do it, yes ma'am, and it would look awesome. But anyway, enough about that. Here it is, folks. All the bark's off. Look at it. All the bark's off. You see it? No. All of it's off. Looks really good. Sand it down, real smooth. Like I said, it's a little wet down here because it rained yesterday. But yeah, we're gonna paint this one white. She says she's stuck on white. So we'll see how it looks. You can see the others with all the bark on them right here. They got bark on them. That was really easy to come off. I'm glad the tree had been down for a minute. It just all pulls off. Just pull it right off. Set on around the campfire here, little fire pit. I used bricks from our house. I went and bought a ring from, I think, Tractor Supply. A little tartar ring, no bottom in it. And I thought, hey, we've got those extra bricks that I left down there at the property. Let's go bring them up here. I did. Nothing fancy. They're not permanent. You can move them as you do. If you drop something, they move, but that's okay. We're okay with that. But that's what she wants. She wants them sitting around the fire pit, just like that. So yeah, that's what I've been up to today. Just pedaling, doing little things, nothing major. Just having fun, talking to people. I've been talking to people all day long. People that, I don't even know if they're really subscribers, but friends, family, people that reach out. It's like, keep it up, I'm proud of you. It's like, you know what, I'm proud of myself. And I never say that. I'm never proud of myself. Maybe we should be a little more proud of ourselves, even if it's little small things. So enough about that. This is Black Walnut Cove. Hope you keep watching. Hope you keep subscribing, sharing, doing all the good stuff you got to do, right? For me, because we're family, right? So keep it up. This is Black Walnut Cove. Until next time, we'll be doing stuff. Love you.